right? So there are two photosystems. PS1 wavelength equal to 700 nanometers, and PS2 responds to a wavelength of 680 nanometers. ठीक है, तो वेवलेंथ की वैल्यू होगी. अब एक कंसेप्ट है क्वांटासोम. क्वांटासोम क्या होता है? ठीक है, a quantasome is basically, you can say, certain pigments. It's a cluster of certain pigments in the membrane of thylakoid. Quantasomes are described as particles in the thylakoid membrane carrying out photosynthesis. It carries out photosynthesis. ठीक है, composed of lipids and protein molecules. अगर हम ग्रुप की बात करें, molecules, right? ठीक है जी. These comprise 230 molecules of chlorophyll and 60 to 65 molecules of carotenoids. Chlorophyll and carotenoids are lipids. Chlorophyll and carotenoids are lipids. Right? Okay. Proteins जो हैं, proteins, metalloproteins, which form the electron transport system. Iron and copper containing systems, proteins, right? What is the relationship between the quantasome and the photosystems? What is the relationship between quantasome and photosystem? Each quantasome has PS1 and PS2. Each quantasome has PS1 and PS2, or just PS1. अब यहां से क्वेश्चन निकल आता है, PS1 PS1 located at on abreast, non-abreast surfaces of thylakoids, oppressed and non-oppressed surfaces of thylakoids. Now see, we observe a chloroplast. This is, let us suppose, the chloroplast. This is the outer membrane, and then there is inside it the inner membrane. यहाँ पे inner membrane. Now on this inner membrane are arranged stacks. यहाँ पे आपको इस तरह से ये कुछ स्ट्रक्चर्स एक दूसरे के ऊपर रखे हुए दिखते हैं. These are something which we called thylakoids. This is a thylakoid. It's a thylakoid. Now, if I try to understand this oppressed, non-oppressed surfaces, a thylakoid facing another thylakoid or stacked upon the other thylakoid looks something like this, right? So basically, this area, this part, this part is the oppressed surface. This is oppressed surface. Pressed upon each other. This is oppressed. And this part is the non-oppressed. This part and this part. These regions. Right. Now this is at the top. Hence, otherwise only these areas which are on the sides, these are the non-oppressed. These are the non-oppressed parts of the thylakoid membrane. So PS1 is located both on the oppressed and non-oppressed surfaces. Second question, PS2 is located at only non-oppressed surface. इन एरियाज में जो कि नॉन अप्रेस्ड एरियाज हैं, यहाँ पे सिर्फ PS1 होगा, सॉरी नॉन अप्रेस्ड नहीं, ओनली ऑन अप्रेस्ड सर्फेसेस. नॉन अप्रेस्ड सर्फेसेस में सिर्फ PS1 होगा और अप्रेस्ड सर्फेसेस जो है इनमें PS1 और PS2 दोनों होता है. ठीक है. क्वांटोसोम का रिलेशनशिप कैसा है? यहाँ पे जो क्वांटोसोम है, नॉन अप्रेस्ड सर्फेसेस में जो क्वांटोसोम है उन्हें कौन बना रहा है? जस्ट द PS1, but the quantosomes of the oppressed surfaces would have PS1 and PS2 both. दोनों चीजें होंगी. ठीक है. Right? Okay. Now, the number of chlorophyll molecules is constant. आप देख सकते हो कैरोटीनॉइड्स के जो मॉलिक्यूल्स हैं, they are in a range 60 to 65 या इस तरह से they are in a range. But the number of chlorophyll molecules is constant. 230 molecules of chlorophyll, 60 to 65, 68 molecules of carotenoids. ये वेरी कर सकता है. ठीक है, ये ध्यान रखना. चलिए अब बात करते हैं लाइट रिएक्शन प्रॉपर की. स्लाइड चेंज कर दें.
कितने मॉलिक्यूल्स बताए थे?
230 मॉलिक्यूल्स ऑफ क्लोरोफिल ये लिखे हुए हैं ना, 230 मॉलिक्यूल्स ऑफ क्लोरोफिल। 60 to 65 मॉलिक्यूल्स ऑफ कैरोटेनॉइड्स जो है इसमें इसमें now let us try to understand the light reaction, right? But before moving this, let us just first write down the steps of this light reaction, or the phases of light reaction. Phases of light reaction. First phase, photo excitation of chlorophyll. Photo excitation of chlorophyll, right? Second is electron transport, electron flow or electron transport. The electrons which are emitted by this magnesium molecule, magnesium ion of chlorophyll, the electrons which are ejected from this chlorophyll molecule, they would move along a certain path, right? Photolysis of water. Photolysis of water to compensate the deficiency of electrons in photosystem second. Compensate the deficiency of electrons in photosystem second. Then ATP synthesis. ATP synthesis or chemiosmosis. 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 ठीक है, ये 4 स्टेप्स हैं photosynthesis के, light reaction के, phases of light reaction. These are the 4 phases. Now, let us suppose this is photosystem first. This is photosystem 1. This is photosystem 1, right? So when sunlight falls on it, its electron would get excited. The electrons get excited and move to an electron acceptor, the primary electron acceptor. Primary electron acceptor. इसके पास चला जाएगा. And from here, through a series of chemical compounds, right, the electrons move downhill, they release their energy and they get returned back to this same system. PS1 में दोबारा आ जाते हैं. Okay. But if I talk about PS2, photosystem second, if I talk about this photosystem second, when sunlight falls on this, what happens is, यहाँ से इसके ऊपर light गिरी. When light falls on this, the electrons get excited and definitely they would reach again to the primary electron acceptor. But now from this primary electron acceptor, they do not return back to PS2, rather they enter photosystem first. Right? Again, here should be primary electron acceptor. Primary electron acceptor should be here. Okay, now the primary electron acceptor of PS1 and PS2 are asked in NEET. एक तो ये क्वेश्चन पूछा जाता है. This flow, if the electron is excited from PS1, it flows in a cyclic manner. So this is cyclic ETS. This is cyclic electron transport system. Cyclic ETS. In this case, the electrons, in the case of PS2, the electrons do not return back to PS2. So this is non-cyclic. This is non-cyclic ETS. Now, whenever electrons lose energy, right, either in PS1 or PS2,